Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Sarah from Why Not Academy. Today we're going to have a lesson on phrasal verbs. In this video, I'm excited to show you 19 most commonly used phrasal verb with the verb look that you can use in daily life. I'll walk you through the meaning and give you some examples of how they are used. Also, I've included a quiz in the end after the lesson so that you can consolidate your learning right away. I've also prepared a PDF handout for you to go along with this lesson. It contains all the phrasal verbs that we discussed, their pronunciation and meaning. I've included a little quiz so that you can test your understanding at the end. If you'd like to download this PDF, just click on the link in the description box. Type in your name and your email address, and I'll send the PDF directly to your inbox. By doing this, it means every time I have a new lesson, as soon as the PDF is ready, I'll send it straight to you. You don't need to download every time. That way, you'll always have a handout to refer to as you watch my video. Alright, let's begin. Phrasal verb is a phrase that contains a verb and another element. Sometimes the verb is followed by an adverb, as in break down. Some other times, it's followed by a preposition, for example, see to, or sometimes a combination of two, such as look down on. Have you ever wondered why you have been learning English for a while and yet you still have difficulty when trying to understand native speakers? That is because not only do they use informal expressions, but also they probably very frequently include phrasal verbs in day-to-day conversation. There are around 6,000 phrasal verbs in the Cambridge Dictionary. That should give you some ideas of how common they are and how big a challenge they could be to learners of English. So if you want to communicate with native speakers and if you want to sound natural when you talk, mastering phrasal verbs will definitely help you achieve that goal and give you the confidence you want when speaking in public. So if this is something you want, make sure you watch it till the end. Today, I've picked 19 most commonly used phrasal verbs with the verb look. They're so popular, you might have heard them on a daily basis. Comment down below which one you've heard the most. Number 1, look after. It means to take care of someone or something. Make sure they're safe and sound. For example, we all need to look after ourselves during COVID. Our parents probably use this the most. Look after your stuff when you're out and about. Look after your brother in the park. Look after. Next one, look back on. It means you think about a time period of an event happened in the past. For example, she looked back on her time as school representative with pride. I like to look back on the time when I was a student. Things were much simpler. Number 3. Look down on. When you look down on someone or something, it means you think or treat them as unimportant, or they don't deserve respect. For example, she should not look down on people who haven't got to college. Look down on. Number 4, look on. It means to watch something but not getting involved. The other day I saw this footage online and my jaw dropped. Apparently, a man walked over to a woman and put his hand on her back. When she pushed him away, he got violent. Then some more men joined in the violence and attacked the women. As you can see here, these people were just sitting there watching and not doing anything to help. So as these people here at the corner, we can say these customers were looking on and making no move to help. I thought this is a very good example to explain this phrasal verb, look on. Number 5, look out. It basically means to tell people to be careful. In other words, to watch out. Look out and watch out, they are synonyms. For example, look out, there's a muddy puddle in front of you, or there's a broken glass near your foot. We can also use look out to mean to search for and find something. For instance, I'll look out for that discount if you're interested. It means next time when I come across the same discount, I'll make sure to tell you about it. Look out. Number 6, look over something. It means to take a quick look at something and examine something quickly. For example, I have a few minutes. Let me look over your assignment. It means I'll take a quick read at your assignment and see if there's anything you need to change. One time, my light bulb went off in the bathroom, so I told my husband, would you quickly look over that light bulb for me to see if we need to replace it? Look over, to examine something quickly. Number 7, look through something. Look through could be a synonym for look over. It basically means to read something quickly. For example, I just looked through your book. In other words, I quickly read through your book. We also use look through to mean searching for something among a lot of other things, like I'll look through these papers to see if I can find your worksheet. Earlier I said, could you look over the light bulb for me? We wouldn't use could you look through the light bulb. Slight difference in meaning. Look over has the meaning of examine something quickly, whereas look through means to find something or read something quickly. We can also say look through someone. It means to not recognize or pretend to not recognize someone who you know. As in, I saw my ex this morning and he just looked straight through me. What the hell? That's rude. There you go. Look through. Number 8. Look something up. To look up simply means to look up. But this phrasal verb to look something up, it means to try to find out something. It is useful for students because usually we look up the dictionary for words we don't know, as in, let me look this word up in the dictionary. So to look something up, it means to search for information, usually in a book. Some more examples. I'll look up your number when I visit you in the States. Look something up. Number 9, look into. When we look into something, it means we are trying to discover, to find out more about something in order to investigate or examine a situation or a problem. For example, the police looked into his illegal business transactions. You should look into how to improve your English if you want to pass your exam. Look into, to find out, to discover. Number 10, look for. It means you try to find, to locate a missing item or person. For example, I've been trying to look for my phone the whole day. I can't work without it. Or, have you seen Caden? I've been looking for him. He's supposed to be home for hours. The next phrasal verb is very popular in formal writing or speaking occasions. To look forward to. It means to eagerly anticipating something, to wait for something pleasant. For example, everyone is looking forward to traveling again. Yeah, thanks to COVID, we haven't been flying for years. One little heads up for this phrasal verb usage. Remember to use gerund, the ing form of a verb here. So look forward to doing something. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Students always miss out on the ing. They thought after to, we should just keep the basic form of the verb. But this phrase is an exceptional case. So remember, look forward to, always followed by a gerund. Look forward to working with you. Look forward to. Number 12, look to somebody for something. When we look to someone for something, it means we expect to get some sort of help or advice from somebody. For example, I always look to my mom to learn how to cook a perfect Chinese dish. Or teenagers like to look to their friends for problems they don't want to tell their parents. But really, sometimes they should just look to professionals like teachers or social workers for help. Look to somebody for something. At number 13, we have look out for somebody. To look out for somebody, it means you try to make sure someone is treated well. As in, you try to help each other however you can. For example, I'm the eldest sister. I will always look out for my younger sister. Or in a social setting, you can say, Sarah always look out for me. She's a good mentor. Usually we try to look out for our friends, our family in general, our loved ones. Look out for. Next up, we have number 14. Look in on somebody. It means to visit somebody to make sure everything is all right. For instance, it's a good idea for elderly to have nearby relatives or friends who will look in on them. Another example, when I'm next in the UK, I plan to look in on some new friends. Look in on. The next phrasal verb is the opposite of the phrasal verb look down on, which we talked about earlier. Number 15, look up to. It's the opposite of look down on. When you look up to someone, usually it's people that you admire, someone you respect, or just generally take advice from. For example, I look up to my personal trainer on how to lead a healthful lifestyle. Comment down below if you have someone you look up to and share with me. What do they do that makes you look up to them? I think it's such a blessing to have someone that you can look up to in life. That's absolutely precious. Number 16, look away. This phrasal verb is so common that you can use in many social situations. To look away, it means to turn your eyes away from someone or something that you were looking at. For example, that car crash was so horrible that I had to look away. Or we can say, he looked away in embarrassment. Basically, when you don't want to look at something or someone anymore, you can use this phrasal verb to look away. But don't look away from this video. I still have 4 more phrasal verbs to share with you. The next phrasal verb, you can probably guess the meaning from the word component. Similar to the previous one, look away. At number 17, we have look ahead. When you're looking ahead, you're thinking about what will happen in the future. For example, looking ahead in 3 years, what do you see yourself doing? This phrasal verb is useful when you're planning for future projects or making your next goal or New Year resolution. Some more examples. Last year was great. Looking ahead, we expect to do even better. When I read, I like to look ahead to see what happened in the end. There's no spoiler alert for me. I'll still enjoy the book. Number 18, to look around. When I'm free, I like to look around new places in the countryside. To look around, it means to explore a place, to see what's out there. I like to go window shopping and look around in those creative outlets. Some more examples. We arrived at the party and spent a few minutes looking around. Number 19, to look at. Don't confuse this phrasal verb with the simple action of looking at something. The phrasal verb look at means to consider, to confront something. For example, many families are looking at leaving Hong Kong, or many people are looking at quitting their jobs. Since early 2021, there's an ongoing trend, what they call the Great Resignation, or the Big Quit, in which employees have voluntarily resigned from their jobs en masse. Comment down below if you know or have witnessed someone around you quitting their job recently. Look at can also mean to confront, to face something. For instance, this is a serious criminal offense. You are looking at life imprisonment. Look at. Alrighty, that's it for today's lesson. I really hope you enjoyed it and you've learned something. Don't forget to download the PDF. You can complete the quiz and test your understanding. Just click on the link in the description box. Enter your name and your email address and I'll send it directly to your inbox. Phrasal verb is one of the important categories in the English language that you want to master if you want to be a confident English speaker. Give me a thumbs up if you liked today's video. Make a sentence describing yourself using one of the phrasal verbs we learned today in the comment section. And as usual, practice makes perfect. Okay, now, are you ready for the challenge to see how much you've actually learned? Remember, you can pause and go back to the video whenever you want as you do this quiz. Have fun! congratulations on finishing this quiz. How did you do? I encourage you to share your results in the comment section below. I hope you have fun learning today. Give me a thumbs up if you like today's video and share it around so that more learners get to see it. It also helps YouTube to push it out to viewers like you. You can also connect with me on my social media. I have my Instagram at Sarah Membry, my Twitter at smembry, and my website whynot.academy. I'll see you soon for another lesson. Have a great day.